Published in 1952 by British author Mary Norton, The Borrowers marks the inception of a captivating five-part series, including The Borrowers Afield, 1955, The Borrowers Afloat, 1959, The Borrowers Aloft, 1961, and The Borrowers Avenged, 1982. Norton, born in London in 1903 and raised in Leighton Buzzard, the quaint town near the story's setting, embarked on her journey into children's fiction during World War II. The narrative revolves around the Clock family, a trio of minuscule individuals inhabiting the hidden realm beneath the floorboards of a sprawling house in the British countryside. Notably, Norton's connection to the setting adds depth to her storytelling. Her literary portfolio extends beyond The Borrowers, encompassing works like The Magic Bed Knob, or How to Become a Witch in 10 Easy Lessons, and Bonfires and Broomsticks, which served as the basis for Disney's 1971 film adaptation, Bedknobs and Broomsticks, along with Are All the Giants Dead? The Borrowers series stands as Norton's most celebrated oeuvre, garnering accolades over the years. The original book, The Borrowers, clinched the prestigious Carnegie Medal in 1952, a prestigious award honoring the finest British-authored children's literature. These enchanting tales have inspired numerous theatrical productions, television adaptations, and cinematic renditions, including a 1992 TV miniseries featuring Ian Holm, Studio Ghibli's 2010 Japanese animated movie titled The Secret World of Arrietty, and the 2011 film adaptation, The Borrowers. The novel begins with the introduction of Mrs. May, a human woman who happens to be the sister of the boy claiming to have encountered the borrowers during his childhood. Mrs. May and her young niece, Kate, engage in a crochet session where Kate misplaces her crochet hook, raising suspicions that the borrowers might have played a part in its disappearance. This leads Kate to seek clarification from her aunt, prompting Mrs. May to recount a tale that forms the core of the novel. Many years prior, Mrs. May's brother is sent to recover from an illness at the countryside mansion of his great-aunt Sophie before returning to his family in India. In the story, the tranquility of the household is disrupted when the observant boy, during one of his explorations, catches sight of a tiny man gracefully descending a curtain, cradling a doll-sized teacup. This diminutive figure is none other than Pod Clock, a member of the Borrower clan. Pod is a devoted husband to Homily and a loving father to their daughter, Arrietty. The Clock family exists in perpetual fear that any human sighting of them will force them to abandon their cherished home. In their perception, being seen by humans poses a multitude of perils. Their ancestral history is marred by such unfortunate incidents. For instance, Pod's brother, Hendry, was spotted by humans many years ago, and, tragically, years later, it was believed that the household cat had devoured Hendry's daughter. Despite the ever-present dangers, the Clock family resolves to remain concealed within the house. They determine that Arrietty should receive an education in the art of borrowing supplies from the human household. This, they believe, will provide her with valuable insights into the world, ensuring she avoids the grim fate that befell her cousin. During Arrietty's maiden borrowing expedition, she not only encounters the boy but engages in conversation with him, even entrusting him with a letter for her uncle. Initially, Arrietty keeps this encounter a secret from her parents, but they eventually learn of it when she sneaks out of their hiding place to inquire about the letter's delivery. Pod and Homily are initially filled with dread, but they gradually come to trust and even befriend the boy, who dutifully provides them with dollhouse furniture each night. This arrangement proves harmonious, granting the Clocks convenient access to their essential supplies while fostering a friendship between the boy and Arrietty. However, their idyllic existence faces a sudden upheaval when the malevolent cook, Mrs. Driver, unearths the borrower's concealed abode beneath the kitchen floor. Although the other adults in the household dismiss her fantastical account, she summons the rat catcher, who vows to smoke the borrowers out and offer them as prey to his terriers. In a stroke of fortune, the boy intervenes, coming to the Clock family's rescue by pilfering a pickaxe and forcefully dismantling an exterior grate that leads to the Clock's refuge. He never crosses paths with Pod, Homily, or Arrietty again. However, some time later, a young Mrs. May revisits the house and stumbles upon clues suggesting that the Clocks had managed to elude capture. It appears they had successfully relocated to a new dwelling in a badger den, alongside Pod's brother. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did, and be sure to subscribe. Thank you.